All right, everyone, cameras on, stay on mute. Cameras on, everyone stay on mute. Cameras on, everyone stay on mute. Cameras on, everyone stay on mute. I have someone here that can't follow instructions because their name still says iPhone. Your screen name is iPhone, you need to change your screen name to your name. If your screen name says iPhone, I sent plenty of instructions into the waiting room for you to change it, and you did not. Your name is not iPhone. You need to change your screen name. Cameras on and everybody stay on mute. I need everybody's camera on. Thornton, got to turn your camera on. iPhone, you need to change your name. Cameras on, stay on mute. Cameras on, everyone stay on mute. Cameras on and stay on mute. Cameras on. Cameras on. Copeland, camera on. Cameras on. I have to see everybody's face. Cameras on. You're in my courtroom. I have to see your face. iPhone, turn your camera on and change your name to your name. Your name is not iPhone. Ms. Tinch, you got to see your face, not your ceiling. There you go. Tang, got to turn your camera on. Lawrence Hale, have to turn your camera on. Tang, camera on. Lawrence Hale, camera on. And I have to see you, not the wall, Mr. Hale, you, your face. Torrance Hale, I have to see you, your face, not your wall. Do you, sir, get out of bed or in a seat, put a shirt on. You don't have a shirt on, so put a shirt on with sleeves. Right, when I call your name, take yourself off mute and answer with a here. But right now, I want everyone to look down, find the chat, place your email in the chat. Please don't ask me for IT instructions. Find your name in the chat or find the chat and then send your email to Amber Free. Send your email to Amber Free. Right, when I call your name, take yourself off of mute. I will give you instructions. Please let me finish talking before you interrupt me. Please allow me to finish talking before you interrupt me, okay? Tamara Latang?
Here.
Lipson Latang. And your TPO has expired and Mr. Latang has not been served. You plan on refiling? Okay, put yourself on mute. So it's about to expire. If you want to continue with the TPO, you'll need to refile. Stay healthy and safe. Have a good weekend. Kendall Bailey. Kendall Bailey. Swab Moomin. Failure to appear. Christian Taylor. Christian Taylor. Marquise Shelby. Ms. Tinch, sit down and be still. iPhone, turn your camera on.
Here.
I didn't call your name for you to say anything. iPhone. Oh. Sir, what is your name instead of iPhone? Of course, he doesn't have audio. Christian Taylor, Marquise Shelby. Failure to appear. Sonia Copeland. Danielle Murphy.
Say here.
Here, Sonia Copeland.
Ms. Murphy wasn't served and your TPO is about to expire, ma'am. So you'll just need to refile if you'd like to continue.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
right.
Your Honor.
Stay healthy and safe. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Andrea Copeland and Daniel Murphy, same thing. You'll just need to refile, okay? The other Ms. Copeland? Thank you so much. Blake Edwards. Angela Dre.
Here.
Blake Edwards. All right, ma'am, Mr. Edwards didn't show up. When were you served?
I filed online acknowledgement.
Okay, if you'll place your email in the chat, since he didn't show up, this is being dismissed for his failure to appear. We'll send you a copy of the dismissal. Make sure that you keep it with you, please, at all times, okay? Because this is going to be what, if something happens, need to show them that the TPO was dismissed, okay?
Okay, what do I type in the message? I'm sorry, I
Put your-
couldn't hear.
Place your email in the chat. Your email needs to go in the chat feature. You send it to where it says Amber Free. Right, once you place your email in the chat, you can go ahead and leave the meeting, and you'll get a copy of that dismissal later today. Stephen Friedman. Lacey Lassiter. Failure to appear. Torrance Hale.
Here.
Dacia Tinch.
Here.
Mr. Hale, do you still want to go forward?
No.
You got to take your hand away from your mouth and speak clearly. Would you still like to
No,
proceed?
ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
All right. Have you been forced to dismiss this, or are you doing this on your own accord?
On my own.
All right. Ms. Tinch, if you place your email in the chat, and Mr. Hale, we'll send you a copy of the dismissal, Ms. Tinch. And keep it with you, okay? So it'll come off GCIC probably in a week or so.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Hale, you can also put your email in the chat. We'll send you a copy of the dismissal. Once y'all put your emails in the chat, you can both go ahead and leave the meeting. Y'all stay
All
healthy.
right,
and
yes,
safe.
ma'am.
Have a good weekend. Yes, sir.
right,
Amina
you too.
Thornton,
Here.
Donnie Alford.
I'm here.
When were you served, Mr. Alford?
I wasn't served.
What's about to expire? He wasn't served. You plan on, you want to acknowledge service?
Can we go ahead and handle it today?
All right. Ms. Free's going to type, you're going to share the screen, Ms. Free? Ms. Free's going to type something up and share her screen. If you give her permission to use your electronic signature, we'll get you to acknowledge service, and then do you have copies of all the paperwork, or do we need to send it to you?
He has it.
If it's the same paperwork that she screenshotted and sent to me, I do.
Wait a minute, ma'am. Why are you screenshotting and sending things to him?
Exactly.
I didn't send it to him. It was sent to him by a third party.
Your Honor, I have screenshots and messages from her number where it's coming from her, and she's sending it out all over social media as well. I have
death threats from him.
Okay.
I
Both of
also
you
have.
Stop. We'll take this up in a few minutes. All right, Mr. Alfred, if you want to place your email in the chat, we're going to email you copies of the paperwork.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll come back to both of you. All right, I got Iglut LaCroix, I see Mr. Holberg, and Julian LaCroix. You're still on mute, Mr. Holberg. Still on mute, Mr. Holberg.
Got it. Your Honor, I represent Miss LaCroix. She is not here. She has actually had a mental health breakdown as a result of the conduct of the respondent. I know this is about to expire, so we're going to need to refile. The respondent was aware of the TPO. We had a 30-day status contract, the divorce on February 8th before Judge K. Mr. Peterson represents the respondent. As a courtesy, I asked him if he wanted to acknowledge service. He said no. Subsequently, since that time, on that date, we knew where the respondent was. Since that time, he's been going from motel to motel, hiding from service. So when my client gets out of the mental health facility, we will refile, Your Honor.
Okay, I mean, since you said he's avoiding service, we can extend this for 30 days, or would you rather just refile once you know the status?
If you can extend it, that would be great, but my client just went into the mental health facility this week. So I'm not sure when she's going to be out.
We can extend it since he's avoiding service, and then if she's still there and can't come, then of course, the two of you could, you can refile. Ms. Free, what's the date 30 days out?
Our 30-day out April 7th is our next available.
April 7th, Mr. Holberg, and that, I mean, he could be served by then and you folks could work something out. So.
Yes, Your Honor.
7th at what time?
9:30.
April 7th at 9:30. Mr. Holberg, if you put your email in the chat, we will send.
I've already done it, Your Honor.
All right, we'll send you the reset notice. Good to see you.
Thank you. Have a good weekend, Your Honor.
You too.
Thank you.
Raven Belcher. Jared Wynn.
Here.
Mr. Wynn.
Gerard Wynn.
It looks like Ms. Belcher didn't show up, so we're going to dismiss this on her failure to appear, Mr. Wynn. If you'll place your email in the chat, we will be glad to send you a copy of the dismissal and keep it with you for at least a couple of weeks, okay? Because it takes a week or so sometimes to come off of GCIC, okay?
Okay, it's already put in the chat.
All right, since you have, you can go ahead and leave the meeting.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, so you, Christian Taylor, you were late, but your TPO has already expired, so you're going to need to refile.
Okay, perfect. I just had a slight question in regards to that. So the person that I'm filing,
Reach out and ask your, okay?
I'm sorry.
Reach out and ask your advocate any questions.
Your Honor, if you want to put us in a breakout room, I'll talk to him now.
All right. Let me see. All right, there you go. All right, Ms. Angela, not sure why you're still here. You're on mute. You're still on mute. You're still on mute.
Oh, I'm just sending one more message and I just wanted to make sure that because I couldn't hear the beginning of the meeting. So I just want to make sure I give
As long as
providing
you
the.
email the chat, we're dismissing it and we'll send you a copy of that later today.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And Your Honor, I'm ready to share my screen for
Okay.
Mr. Alford.
All right, Mr. Alford, Ms. Free's going to share her screen. If you just follow her instructions and listen to her.
Mr. Alford, this is the acknowledgement of service. I'm going to extend the petition order to you via email, but do you give me permission to use your electronic signature?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much.
So, sir, she's going to send you a copy of the petition. Do you want a few minutes to review it to make sure that you have all the pages?
No, I'm ready. If you're ready, I'm ready.
Okay, if you both raise your right hands. Y'all swear affirm testimony you're about to give is the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Ms. Thornton?
Yes.
And Mr. Alford, okay. All right, Ms. Thornton, you'll go first. I can already tell this is going to be one of those where you're going to want to argue over each other. Do not argue over one another. Ms. Thornton, tell me what happened. Why it is you're accusing Mr. Alford of domestic violence. Give me dates and exactly what happened. What happened to you? Don't tell me anything that anybody else said, okay? I want it to be just between you and him, and then I'll let Mr. Alford respond. Go ahead, Ms. Thornton.
Okay, the physical abuse started in September the 10th, where he twisted my arm, and that was a physical abuse. It has been an ongoing about 15 months of mental abuse. I'm a PTSD vet, and he would the way that I got involved with him is business wise, where he was we had music together. He was the artist and I was the financier and the artist developer. And he would have me to send him money to finance different things. And for the majority, that was fine. A lot of stuff was lies. Turns out his occupation before I met him and still today is, he's a stripper. He calls himself a male entertainer. He's a stripper, gigolo, whatever. And he kind of minced me into all of those things. I wound up being involved in a whole lot of different ventures that he had going on. I found myself loaning him money for strip shows that he put on his with my money, and then would promise to give it back. I wouldn't get my money back. He became physically abusive when I stopped giving money as he asked for it. And I began to stray away. In September, after the incident where he twisted my arm, his car was repossessed and his rent was behind. A whole lot of things happened. The place where the dwelling was actually my dwelling. When he became abusive, I moved out of that dwelling and I had that dwelling turned over into his name so that I didn't have to be in that atmosphere or around that. I was trying to remove myself from that. But I'm also married, and he would threaten to contact my husband. I sent evidence in where he would say he's on his way to my home. He would say that he has nothing to lose. He would say, I've already talked to my kids and told them that I'm gonna be away for a while. He would say that as long as I'm living and breathing and not in jail, you'll never sleep peacefully. You'll never have rest.
If there's stuff like if there are text messages you want to share, you need to share your screen and show it to me.
I don't know how to do that. Let me see if I can figure that out. Share screen. I did send the text. Oh, here we go. Share as screen and start broadcast, I guess. Share screens. How do you do this? Oh, you are sharing screen. Okay, share device on. Okay, share device on. Okay. So hopefully I'm doing this right. Oh, yeah, I think I am. Yep. So I'll go to the text messages and okay. One moment. And so this is his notice in September where his car is getting repossessed.
What I need, ma'am, is threats that he's made to you.
Oh, no problem. Not a problem. I got that for you.
Please don't show me naked pictures of people that I cannot unsee.
Oh, I'm sorry. Trying to get to the text messages for you. It's so many. Okay, let's go here. Okay, here he says, when I lose love for you, you should worry. The only reason why I haven't attempted to hurt you or to fuck your life up is because I love and loyalty, but I promise you the way you pushed me, that love is fading. And he goes, I'll be going to the magistrate court tomorrow. He used to threaten me all the time that he's going to go to my I was out on pre-trial because of an incident between he and I, and they just recently canceled the pre-trial, but it was from April of last year. And so every time I wanted to leave him, he threatened to go and lie to the courts and tell them that I've done something. So,
I need to see like threats that put you in fear. So what is this?
okay, so here I say, this is where I'm showing my lip busted. I say, I hope you feel vindicated, big man. Let your family and kids and yourself know you beat up a 45-year-old because he's 35. You have to have a high level of hate or inability to control yourself to punch a woman in her mouth. Priceless, shaking my head. He said, I have told you time and time again, you have really hurt me mentally, emotionally, and physically. I know I'm a man, but damn, you don't hear my cry. You do things to me. I even let you get away with hitting me in my face, but got you to come back and throw sweet tea on me. Then he says, yeah, I lost it. You would have too.
When was that?
Ma'am?
When was that he punched you in the lip?
That was in December.
December of what?
December let me see, I filed my first TPO on the 14th. So that was December December.
Is
like
it
December the
2022?
4th. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Then he says, fuck you, James, that's my husband, me, all of us about to be in a box, talking about a casket. See you soon. I don't think mentally I'm in a good place, but no one cares. I already told my kids I love them and daddy going on vacation. And he's showing me his GPS in his car where he's 22 minutes from my house. He says here, you took he's talking about me taking things from him. You took tickets from me and didn't sell them. I have to give this man $300 by 7:30. You sent Jada my house and rent information, but you can't come over here and make sure my house is good. So now I'm gonna text everybody in your effing house this effing video so you could get the feeling that I get. And he had recorded having sex.
Okay, sit. Go ahead, move. Thank you.
Okay. Then he says here, the whole time I've been trying to make you happy and us money. All of this is he's trying to get back into my graces because I wanted nothing to do with him. And I'm the one that looks like trash and get talked about. I'm the one with no food. You good with me or without me. I'm nothing without you, but you have left. You keep making yourself mad to leave me alone. I'm babysitting these dogs, no income from me.
When are these text messages?
You said when?
When?
This is in December.
All right. Anything else happened in January?
Oh yeah, I got plenty in January. That's where he tried to extort money from me. Sorry.
How about you? Okay.
I don't know how to.
Okay, how about you stop sharing your screen?
Well, I got more.
Oh, how about you stop sharing your screen?
Okay, I got to figure that out now. How do I do that? Stop. Okay, there we go. I hit stop. Screen broadcasting. Is it still sharing?
No, oh no, it's not still sharing.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Alfred, let me hear from you real quick.
Yes, ma'am. First off, I want to say that I did not hit her in her lip. The way she has everything broken down is off the radars. And I don't know if you caught it, but you could see that in her search area or her screenshots, all those pictures, most of those pictures, some of those pictures came from my social media. I have 3 cases out pending against her. Like the first case was when she came and destroyed everything. They charged her with felony break-in, and I'm actually waiting on my what is it called? The advocate for to hit me back, Elizabeth Mendoza, to hit me back on that case. I have a new case pending against her where she came and she stole everything in my house, and I sent that to Detective Chowder. So basically what she's doing now is trying to cover up her tracks and build up a case. I found out that I had a case from her because she sent me a message saying that I had the case. I never been served. She posted on social media. I have been taken off of shows due to this. I have a witness that I could call up, chime in, tell him to join Zoom, and he'll testify that she has sent my personal military ID out on social media, my government ID out on social media, told people I have AIDS. I'm not down. I want her to leave me alone. So if this is going to help her leave me alone, I'm down for it. I just don't want the temporary restraining order on my name because that affects me and my business. But I don't know what to ask for. I'm down for her being separated from me. That's what I want. I just, the way she's going about it, trying to paint me as a bad picture because she's hurt or can't let something go or trying to be vindictive, is the wrong way to do it. So I am in the process, like I said, with these 3 cases, looking for the investigators to hit me back so we can move forward in all of these cases. And this will be added to my defamation of character case that I have pending against her as well, whenever I talk to my lawyer. So I'm all down for her leaving me alone and not contacting me. She's the one that's contacting me. Up all the way up until I blocked her the other day, and I asked her in text message, what is it going to take for you to leave me alone? Please leave me alone. And she basically said recently, give me my fucking dog papers. It's basically all she wants is the dog papers. And I told her I don't have dog papers. I don't have nothing for you. Please leave me alone. Then I said, if I'm doing all this stuff to you, if you want me to share my screen, I could share it to you, show you the text message, the recent text message.
I don't know. I kind of think I've seen enough.
No, mine's had no nudity on mine whatsoever. She shouldn't even have those pictures. Those pictures are from my OnlyFans and Twitter. So that
No,
means
ma'am. Those are pictures that he has sent me, and I can show from his telephone.
So he didn't interrupt you. Just let him finish talking. Go ahead, Mr. Alfred.
I could show you where she's recently hit me up and has been harassing, talking about, give me what I want and stuff like that. It's totally not me, ma'am. I could for sure assure you that I'm not stalking her.
All right. What else? Anything else, Ms. Thornton? How often is she texting you, Mr. Alfred?
Me, she texts me every day up until I started blocking her. I did not block her because the investigator told me.
When's the last time she texted you?
Let me see here. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at the text message. Last text message I have from her, Miss Thornton. Last text message I got from her was, it was this week. I think it was like Tuesday at 10:08 is when I blocked her.
All right.
After she sent her last message.
Can you share your screen and show me that text?
Yes. Can you walk me through how to share that?
There's a
Is it button says share?
Just share your
Gotcha. Screen. Gotcha.
pick what it is you want me to see.
Gotcha. Can you see it? Can you see my screen?
It says you're sharing your screen, but you got to pick what it is you want me to see. So pick that.
Oh, okay, okay, I got you. Messages. So these is the messages right here. I don't know if you could see them, but
I can see one that she sent you, the last one she sent you.
yeah, that's what I'm going to now. So this is the last message where I told her, "Can you please leave me alone? Why are you texting me constantly? Go to the police, let them handle it. Stop spreading false rumors and the dogs and stuff." And this was like, "You believe your own lies." And this is
Hold on a second.
just a
Hold on. You're in the blue and she's in the black and the white.
yes, yes.
And these
So
are
this
all,
is her. These is all recent. So this is like her where I keep ones like, "Please leave me alone. I don't have nothing for you. Well, until I get my dog papers." So, and then this is like just the whole week. And like, "You have no secrets. Everyone know you're a loser." Like this is her texting me. And I'm keep saying the dog papers, please leave me alone. Bitch ass motherfucker. I'm sorry for saying that, but that's basically, you can see that
show me the
it's not
last text I sent you.
okay. You
Just
said the last text
the very last one. What day and time was it?
that she sent me.
Right.
This is 10:53 a.m.
On what
And then
date?
she was like, yeah, A's Baron.
Okay, but
Get
tell
a
me
job.
what's the date? I see the time.
Okay.
What date?
That date was whenever I blocked her. It was Tuesday.
This past Tuesday?
Yeah, this Tuesday at 10:00 this Tuesday. So it's this Tuesday.
Okay. All right, you can stop sharing your screen. All right, anything else, Ms. Thornton? You're on mute, Ms. Thornton. You're on mute, Ms. Thornton.
Hello?
Okay, anything else?
That first of all, he is lying. He has been a stalker, and he's convicted in Fayetteville, North Carolina, where he moved from.
Anything you sent him text on Tuesday. Anything else?
No, I did not send him a text on Tuesday.
Who are those text messages from?
He has a text from about 3 or 4 weeks ago where my husband told him, not even 3 or 4 weeks ago, last month, where my husband told him to stop texting me, and that number, that particular number, belongs to my husband. He has that. To ask him to show you that.
The text he just showed, who sent those?
My husband.
When?
When I don't know when. My husband's on the road he's a truck driver.
Anything else at all?
Yes, ma'am. This man locked me in a bathroom and put a loaded gun to my head. This man, yes, there's a lot more. This man has traumatized me. I had to go. I spent
this happened, ma'am, because none of this is even in your petition.
Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am, it is.
No,
it's one of the. Ma'am, I put in there that he put a loaded gun to my head.
When?
This was in December. He locked me in the bathroom and put a gun to my head.
All right, Mr. Alfred, what do you got to say about that?
I just want this to go away. I don't have nothing else to say.
Who's
like
the text between you and her, or you and her husband?
The text is between me and her. If you call that number right now, it's her. I'm pretty sure, ma'am, her husband don't have nothing to do with this, or do not know what she's been doing or have going on.
No.
So
my husband knows everything about this man. My husband has talked to him on the telephone.
So can you call your? You call?
No, I'm not calling, not doing any of that. I tell you what, we'll just put this in place for 6 months. Y'all put your emails in the chat. We'll send you copies of it. Both of y'all leave each other alone.